Hi there, and welcome back to my channel where we go beyond the buzzword, beyond the basics, and beyond the BS to really help you master marketing agility. Today's topic is one that is near and dear to every high-performing Agile team's heart, the daily stand-up meeting. Now, the daily stand-up meeting can be one of the most powerful mechanisms for really driving work forward inside of a great Agile team, but there are times when it can be in jeopardy. There are times when other people outside of the team need to join in the daily stand-up meeting for lots of legitimate reasons. But if we don't manage these outside visitors very, very well, then they stand a very good chance of derailing the stand-up meeting and consequently derailing the Agile team. We don't want that. So today we're going to talk about how to incorporate external visitors into your daily stand-up meeting. Before we get to that, just a quick reminder, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, hit the little like button if you like this video topic. The reason I do these videos is to help other Agile marketing practitioners actually make this stuff work for them. So I would love to know if what I'm talking about is actually helpful to you, and those little interaction buttons are a great way to do that. So please subscribe and/or like and/or comment. I appreciate it very much. Okay, on to the topic of the day, external visitors into daily stand-up. Now, there are lots of good reasons why non-team members might join an Agile team's daily stand-up. We do work for other people inside of marketing a lot of the time. And so those people like to join our stand-ups to learn about how their project is going. Is it on track? Is it not? Are we early? Do we have things to show them and get feedback on? The daily stand-up meeting is the perfect time to do that. Now, if you're not already using a daily stand-up meeting, I want to make sure that we are all on the same page about what exactly this meeting is for. So the daily stand-up meeting happens, as the name implies, every day. Daily stand-ups are meant to happen every day. Just start there, please. Try daily stand-up every day. If you're not already doing it, daily stand-up every day. Just let's agree that that's what we should be doing, right? That's our baseline best practice. Every day, preferably at the start of the day, we get together as a team for about 15 minutes and we talk about how things are going. We're working together as a unit on multiple projects, different activities, daily, keep the lights on stuff, and we want to update our team members on our contributions to those efforts. Are we on track? Did a block or an impediment come up that's caused us to delay? Are we hunting down a stakeholder for feedback? Whatever's going on, our team needs to know so they can either pick up the slack or we can help them out if we have extra capacity. These are the kinds of quick conversations that happen at a stand-up meeting. We call it stand-up because we should be standing up. This encourages brevity, right? And we will get in and get out in our 15-minute time box. No electronics at this meeting. It's very quick and interactive. This is not a show off how busy you were yesterday meeting. This is a help your teammates out meeting, right? So that's why we have stand-up in the first place, okay? And so as you can imagine, there are times when people outside the team want to come. Like I said, stakeholders may want to come, marketing leadership may want to come if they're interested in how the projects are progressing. Maybe team A is contributing the content portion of a larger initiative and team B is working on the automation piece of that, and the leadership needs to know how each component is progressing so they can make sure that we're going to release together. So they might have a reason to join stand-up as well. You might also have people from other Agile teams or non-Agile teams inside of marketing want to come and see how you do stand-up. If your team is really good at it, other people may want to come and watch and learn from what you're doing, which is awesome. However, all of these people, if they don't understand stand-up, can be a very big hindrance in the meeting going well. It's supposed to be short and sweet. It's not a solutioning meeting. It's not a problem-solving meeting. It's not a brainstorming meeting. But if you get people showing up who don't know that, they may try to turn it into that and then stand-up all of a sudden lasts 45 minutes and doesn't even give the team the information that they need. So the solution, as with most things in an Agile system, is visibility, transparency, and openness. Create some very clear policies about how your stand-up works and what visitors are expected to do when they join. If people come visit you a lot, then put them on a little poster somewhere near where your team stand-up happens. So it's very clear and nobody needs to be the police of stand-up, but everybody understands what goes on at your meeting. This could be start time and end time. This could be the topics of conversation. Whatever you need to document, put them out in the open. And make sure that stakeholders in particular who are likely to have questions about project status and who's doing what and when can I expect a thing from you, make sure that they know that there's a time and place for that, right? We can call it the 16th minute. So if stand-up is supposed to last 15 minutes, then the time for Q&A or review sessions or any of that sort of thing is the 16th minute after stand-up is over. So stakeholders or marketing leaders who took the time to come to your stand-up will still get the opportunity to chat with you briefly. Again, we're not looking for the hour-long derailment here, but a quick check-in with the people who are actually doing the work or the people they have questions for. Those folks can stick around instead of forcing the entire team to be embroiled in this massive 45-minute solutioning, suddenly appearing session. That's not what we want when we have people come to the stand-up meeting. So have that 16th minute reserved for visitors to have Q&A, to get feedback for whatever they do. And make sure you enforce this rule. It doesn't matter if it is a regular old project manager who came to check on status, or if your CMO dropped by to see what's going on. These rules apply to everyone, and they need to be enforced gently and respectfully, but enforced nonetheless, or they will stop being meaningful. If the CMO showed up one day and got to derail the meeting by asking a whole bunch of questions, and then you try to shut down the project manager when she comes to the next one, she's going to feel like her input is not as important, and that is not what we want, right? Everybody's input is valued, their questions are important, but we have to maintain the boundaries of the stand-up meeting. One way to do this is to invoke a kind of standard Agile division of labor inside of the team and in stand-up in particular. Scrum teams talk about this more than others, but the distinction applies either way, whatever kind of system you find yourself in. And that's the distinction between pigs and chickens, right? So the joke is that if a chicken and a pig were opening a breakfast restaurant together, the pig would be committed, but the chicken would only be involved. Because the chicken can just give eggs, and she's still alive. The pig, however, in order to contribute bacon, cannot be alive. So, pig is committed, chicken is involved. The team, the Agile marketing team, are pigs. They are committed, they have skin in the game to get this stuff done. Everybody else, from a project manager to a sales rep to a CMO, is a chicken. They are not committed like the team is to getting this stuff done. So at a stand-up meeting, pigs talk, chickens listen, right? At the 16th minute, we can all talk and powwow and do our thing. But during stand-up, pigs talk, chickens listen, right? Maybe you don't want to call your CMO a chicken, whatever, whatever nomenclature you need to do here. But this can be a good mechanism for thinking about who's involved in stand-up and who is just an observer of the meeting, right? All right, so hopefully this helps you be more comfortable inviting people to your stand-up meeting, because it's great to have non-team members joining and seeing what the team is doing and being involved and active in that process. And maybe you don't have to spend as much time hunting down stakeholders, but we want to make sure that the stand-up meeting is still doing its job and working very, very hard, because it is a key meeting for an Agile team to be successful. If you want more background on the what of a daily stand-up meeting, I'll put some resources in the below this video what do you call that? The below this video, wherever you're finding this video, there will be more information linked to written articles so you can find more information about Standup. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here on the Mastering Marketing Agility channel. I'll be back next week with some more juicy Agile tidbits. Thanks for joining.